Hi, we'd like to thank you for tuning in to the World Boxing Review radio show. My name is Aaron Snow. They call me the Hall of Fame trainer of champions. We travel the world for past, present, and future stars. And coming to you live from Tampa, Florida. Look, April 2nd and 3rd in Las Vegas at the New Orleans Hotel, the WBC had a women's summit. Boy, did they bring out boxing royalty with Jill Diamond, Mauricio Suleiman, Mansour, Layla Ali, Christy Martin, Maria St. John's. The list is long, fine, but distinguished. But women's boxing royalty was in the house, and it looks like that summit went very, very well. And to have those type of champions, Hall of Famers, and regular champions there at that summit. It shows that the WBC, along with the other boxing organizations, stay on the cutting edge for sports and women's boxing too, is to try to bring you the best in boxing and the best ones that are able to get the opportunity to fight for championships and go on and make a name for themselves as champions as they build their name and their brand as champion and hope that they can uh, win and keep on winning the fight, the bigger fights. Women's boxing has taken off like a rocket in this era, and I'm happy to see that is because everybody deserves an opportunity, and why not women? Women buy everything. They consumers, and I'm pretty sure boxing on the forefront. They can get advertising things for TV to put more women's boxing on TV. It's a blessing to see that happen, and congratulations to Mauricio Suleiman, who is the president of the WBC, and Jill Diamond, who's headed the global secretary for the WBC, uh, women's boxing, and the WBC cares. Man, it looked like a great event out there in Las Vegas at the New Orleans Hotel. So hats off to that. It was 2 days. So let's move in and take it overseas for today. Let's take it over there to England. Today we have Joyce versus Flip Hermanic. Yesterday at the weigh-in, surprisingly, Joyce weighed 275.1 pounds. Boy, that's big, man. That's heavy. And Flippy, he won. He weighed 250 pounds. So we'll see. This is happening today on the zone. You can catch it on the zone. I think it's a great fight. And let's see what happens so these guys can move further on their quest to be undisputed heavyweight champion, and rightfully so. So, hey, look, those who stay busy, looks like these guys are staying busy in order to keep their skills and their wheels sharp without taking long layoffs and periods in between. So this should be an exciting fight of the day, and let's see if they get the right Joyce or Flippy to fight Usyk. But it looks like Daniel Dubois is going to fight him. Daniel Dubois is going to fight Usyk. They're talking about in Wembley, maybe in June. So for the undisputed heavyweight champion, um, they fought before with Usyk coming out on top, and then he gave up the belt, the IBF belt that was, and then Daniel Dubois went and fought Anthony Joshua. He stopped Anthony Joshua. Now he's biting at the bit for a rematch to try to come undisputed heavyweight champion. But Usyk says, man, Usyk is something. Usyk is already and stays in shape all the time. Usyk is an offensive machine. He's one of the pound for pound best. And, you know, if Daniel Du Bois is going to beat Usyk, he's going to have to put a little bit more things in his repertoire of offense and defense to beat Usyk. Usyk is steady. He changes gears going down the stretch, and he's always in dynamite shape. And I think if this fight happens, it will be no difference unless Daniel Du Bois is ready to take on the task. So we look at that. And also, boxing fans may have heard on April 1st that Turk Al-Sheikh was leaving boxing. He was done and he was fed up. That's funny, is because the day I think he announced it, it was in April. So it probably was happened to be a April Fool's joke. But like we all the time say, we don't laugh, we don't play. Is because you know, you have to keep your eyes on the prize, and that's continue to do something great. And remember, my brother, it ain't what you tear down, it's what you build up close to your Lord. That's what we look for. And negativity with someone that always knocks boxing like Dana White, and all the time talking about he's going to try to do something great for boxing. Great. Yeah, we like to talk, but it's the walk. And boxing has been doing great things in boxing for a long, long time. And with the WBA with 103 years, the WBC with 63 years, fine organizations who have boxing champions in their organization that last through the test of time. You know, and you know, I have the Jack Johnson exhibit that I take around, the first African American heavyweight champion. You know, this legendary boxing champion, people still love to hear about Jack Johnson and what he meant to boxing in American culture and in the culture all over the world. So it just shows and proves that boxing legends live for a long, long time. And that's how great boxing is. And I don't know, you may be addition to, but not replace of. So you have to look at those type of things from Muhammad Ali, Joe Louis, those people like that and what they meant to boxing: Sugar Ray Robinson, Marvin Hagler, Tommy Hearns, Sugar Ray Leonard, Roy Jones, Mike Tyson, you know, Larry Holmes. I mean, the list goes on and on and on and on and on. So, yeah, yeah, they're going to fix it all right. It'd be addition to, but not replace of. And let's hope they replace it with something good. Many of those had came out with big pockets, like HBO and Showtime, who were programmers and TV companies that said that they were going to fix boxing. They knocked these organizations, called them that ABC alphabetical soup, and those guys went and retired and closed HBO up and Showtime. And it seems like the WBC and the WBA, the IBF and the WBO is still, the Saints keep marching on. And so we have to look at all of that when they start talking about these fantastic ideals of how they're going to do something to boxing. And you know, we'll see. Time tells all stories and fairy tales, and we'll see if it can last decades. So, in closing, we like to say that the National Boxing Hall of Fame is April 22nd, Montebello, California. Get your tickets. The tickets are going out. Larry Holmes, the Weaver brothers, to name a few that are going in there. And also the Indiana Boxing Hall of Fame, May 2nd, May 3rd, in Indianapolis, Indiana. Get your tickets, they're going fast. And also the International Boxing Hall of Fame is June 5th through the 8th in Canastota, New York. And get your ticket because they're going fast. Manny Pacquiao, Michael Nunn, and guys like that are going in there. Boy, the tickets are going good, and it's going to be jam-packed and it's crowded. So today we'd just like to say thank you for tuning in to the World Boxing Review radio show. My name is Aaron Snow. They call me the Hall of Fame trainer of champions, and we travel the world for past, present, and future stars.